Today the world watches in disbelief as one of the darkest chapters of recent times unfolds in El-Fashir, in the troubled region of Darfur, western Sudan. Once a city of daily life, markets, prayer, children's laughter and hope, it now lays under siege, consumed by violence, fear, and unthinkable tragedy. For more than 18 months the city was encircled by the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF, cutting off essential supplies, aid access, communication, and the basic lifelines of water, food, medicine and shelter for thousands of civilians. The Guardian +2 Wikipedia +2. On October 26, 2025, the RSF launched a final offensive and claimed full control of the city. Wikipedia +2 The Guardian +2. In the immediate aftermath, reports from local authorities and advocacy groups painted a horrifying picture. More than 2,000 civilians are reported to have been killed in recent days in El-Fasher after the RSF entered the city, according to government statements. Wikipedia +3's in HUA News +3 The Guardian +3. Independent observers, journalists, satellite imagery analysts, and humanitarian researchers documented widespread atrocities. Bodies lying in clusters, red discolorations on ground consistent with mass casualties, burnt bodies and destroyed homes were found. Al Jazeera +3 The Guardian +3 Wikipedia +3. Witness accounts describe house-to-house raids. Unarmed civilians, men, women, children, elderly were reportedly executed, some at point-blank range. In scenes captured on video and geolocated by investigators, fighters were seen executing captives, including in hospitals and displacement camps. The Guardian +2 Wikipedia +2. One of the places hardest hit was the city's last functioning hospital, a maternity and children's facility, which on 28 October became the target of a brutal attack. Over 460 patients, companions, medical staff were reportedly killed. The World Health Organization, WHO, confirmed that on that day several doctors, nurses, a pharmacist and other staff were abducted. Many health workers had been killed or injured during repeated assaults on healthcare facilities. ABC +3 Who. And +3 Wikipedia +3. Hospitals, traditionally considered safe havens, were violated. Patients in beds, including wounded civilians or mothers and newborns, became victims of violence. Medical personnel were abducted or shot. These are not incidental casualties of conflict, they reflect repeated and systematic targeting of medical infrastructure. Wikipedia +2 Who. And +2. Beyond hospitals, displacement camps and shelters for internally displaced persons, IDPs, were not spared. Camps like Zamzam Camp and Abu Shauk Camp, which had already been battered by earlier assaults, faced new waves of shelling, burning, and shootings. Hundreds of thousands of displaced people had sought refuge there. Many were again caught in violence, their shelters destroyed, their lives shattered. The Guardian +3 Wikipedia +3 The Guardian +3. Religious sites were also targeted. In September 2025, just weeks before the final assault, a drone strike hit a mosque filled with worshippers in El-Fasher, killing dozens of civilians who had gathered for Friday prayer. The attack on a civilian place of worship added another layer of horror to an already tense situation. Al Jazeera +3 The Guardian +3 Wikipedia +3. Survivors speak of trauma beyond numbers. Mothers who lost children, families torn apart, people going missing, bodies left unburied. Communication has been cut off in many parts of the city, making verification difficult. Many residents remain unaccounted for, and mass graves are feared. The Guardian +2 Wikipedia +2. International observers and human rights organizations describe the pattern as consistent with war crimes or crimes against humanity. The violence appears to have ethnic dimensions. Civilians from non-Arab groups in Darfur were singled out, executed, abducted, or forced to pay ransom for release. Wikipedia +2 The Guardian +2. Calls have been made by global institutions and NGOs for immediate humanitarian access, protection of civilians, and accountability for perpetrators. The attacks on hospitals, clinics, displacement camps, and civilians violate international humanitarian law and norms. Who? And +2 The Guardian +2. Behind the statistics are countless lives destroyed, children who will never know their parents, families whose houses were reduced to ashes, entire communities displaced or erased. The grief is real, the scars will run generations deep. But even in such darkness, there is room for conscience. Aid workers are calling for the world to act, to deliver food, medicine, shelter, and protection, to give voice to survivors, and to ensure that the victims are not forgotten. This tragedy in El-Fashir is not just a footnote in conflict, it is a warning, a call, a cry, a call for justice, a plea for humanity, and a reminder that when civilians become targets, we all must pay attention.